educational video because we'll be tackling about the water cycle and its important design of water resource system. So anyways, I'm Kathleen Buenavista, your vlogger today. Halaginit, basta makapasok. Char! So first, let's talk about water cycle. So what is water cycle? Water cycle is a process by which the water circulates between the Earth's ocean, atmosphere, and land and evolving precipitation as rain or snow, drainage in streams and rivers, and return up to the atmosphere by evaporation and transpiration. So it means in Bisaya, kani nga water nga stagnant, mag-evaporate ni siya, tapos mahimo na siyang clouds, then mahimo na po siyang ulan, and then pag muulan na, mubalik na po siya dili as stagnant water. So, ito man siya. Fights!
There are 7 steps of water cycle. Number 1, water cycle starts with evaporation. Evaporation is the process by which water gets converted to vapor. Water absorbs heat energy from the sun and turns into vapors. The water bodies like oceans and the seas, the lakes and the river bodies are main source of evaporation. Number 2, condensation. Have you ever noticed droplets of water forming inside of your windows? The reason why it happens is due to the difference in temperature inside and outside the building and the amount of moisture in air inside the property. Warm air plus cold interior is equal to condensation. When warm air which is full of moisture comes into contact with a wall or window that is colder than it is, the warm air is unable to retain the same amount of moisture and the water is released onto the cold surface. This is why we tend to see condensation visible on our window. Number 3, sublimation. Apart from evaporation, sublimation also contributes to water vapors in the air. Sublimation is a process where ice directly converts into water vapors without converting into liquid water. This phenomenon accelerates when the temperature is low and the pressure is high. Sublimation is a rather slower process than evaporation. This example is the dry ice. Number 4, precipitation. Clouds condense water vapors, then pour down as precipitation due to the wind or temperature change. This occurs because the water droplets combine to make bigger droplets. Also, when the air cannot hold any more water, it precipitates. At high altitudes, the temperature is low and hence the droplets lose their heat energy. These water droplets fall down as rain. If the temperature is very low, the water droplets fall as snow. Number 5, transpiration. We know that roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. But most of the water absorbed is lost in the form of water vapor into the air. This process is called transpiration. Number 6, runoff. As the water pours down in whatever form, it leads to runoff. Runoff is a process where water runs over the surface of the earth. When the snow melts into the water, it also leads to runoff. As the water runs over the ground, it displaces the topsoil with it and moves the minerals along with the stream. This runoff combines to form channels and then rivers and end up into lakes, seas, and oceans. And lastly, number 7, infiltration. Some of the water that precipitates does not run off into the rivers and is absorbed by the plants or gets evaporated. It moves deep into the soil. This is called infiltration. The water seeps down and increases the level of groundwater table. It is called pure water and is drinkable. The filtration is measured as inches of the water soaked by the soil per hour.
So, as an engineer, we are tasked to develop or create something that helps the people make their lives easier and live in a convenient way.
in designing, we have a lot of things that we need to consider. So first, the characteristics of the water system in that particular place, how it works, or if it is a good source of potable water, and etc. Also, we need to study the behavior of the soil of that particular place. If we need to construct or develop water irrigation for the farmers, or maybe the kind of living of the people there, or how many beneficiaries will benefit if we will install that kind of water system in that place. So in other words, dili pwede nga magpataka og design, kailangan kabalo ka sa tanan nimo mga buhaton. So we need a thorough study, and we need to have a lot of information that helps us to develop or design a perfect water resource, and also for the safety of the people in that particular place. So, ayun.
And guys, that's all for today. I hope you like my video. Please like naman kayo, comment kayo below if nagustuhan niyo yung video, or
君の虜になってしまえば
oh, char! Bye! See you in my next vlog! So first, let's tackle about water system. So what is water system? Water cycle!
Okay.
Tackles about water system and its importance to the design for the water.